Okay, this is yet another attempt at filming the very camera resistant Lockwood Twin that I have. They're in the same family as the Twin, but the Lockwood variant is theoretically a lot easier, but the tolerances are still crazy good, and so it is quite difficult still. So I use top of the keyway. I've been going clockwise, pin 1 here, sets first, maybe, can't, there we go, standard pin, we got a little shallow spool on 3, which feels either like it. There we go. And there's a spool on 2, which should be binding about now. There it is. There's the set I've been looking for. Hey, that means pins 1, 2, 3 and 4 are all set, which means we're down to pins 5 and 6, which sounds like it'd be progress, but in fact means we're miles away still. There we go. That's not binding hard enough to be really set, but that would give us a tiny bit of counter rotation. Oh, thank God. Oh, and we're open. So yes, it's just a matter of getting those back two spools set correctly. The front four go easy enough. Every time you set one of the back two, that fourth tapered pin drops back down again, and you got to sort of jiggle it up, and then sometimes also pin 3, the spool drops down, you got to jiggle that up, and then back to 4, and then you realise that one of the 2 spools you set dropped the other one, or actually never set in the first place. Once you finally get them all done, tap those side pins. They should be binding pretty solidly. And they have got false gates, but they're so useless that you just push straight past them and then it opens very easily. Otherwise what happens is you set the sidebar too early, you fall into a much deeper false set, then you've got to really counter rotate to get those spools back up. So it's best to just leave it till absolute last, and then hopefully you get it right. All right, let's pull this apart. Stick that down there. I will lock it up. Take the screws off the back. Now, unfortunately, I am back to using my old camera method, where I'm using the front-facing camera on my iPhone, which is just, it's alright for the main video, but it really can't focus in on pins very well. So what I will do is I will move the camera over and show you the pins, even though they will almost certainly be blurry and out of focus, and then I will edit in a nice higher resolution copy where you can see what the pins actually look like. Okay, let's slide that out. Okay, there. Just going to put this block that keeps the sidebar busy. Alright, we'll come back for those. Let's do the driver pins first. Okay, can I? Yeah. We'll go this way a bit. Alright. Let's get the shim out. I'm using flat tweezers because the spools are very deep, and using the Sparrows ones, I might actually do a close up of that and you'll see. They just, you can't get them back in again. It's all I've pulled them out. Now, springs are all the same. That's all 6. Put the cord down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Sleeve you in. So this is the lock body. You can see there's the, put my fingers out of the way. Sidebar groove down the side. Okay, oh, and here we go. Let's see if we can demonstrate this. So this is with the Sparrows tweezers. You can see the pin just floats. You can't grip it at all. So reassembling with those is basically impossible. That's why I really like to have just some flat ones. So I haven't even cut a notch out of them, just the flat. They're actually really handy. Okay, let's get these pins out. So it's pin, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, So the key pins are all just standard with a tiny bit of tapering on them. So when I got this lock, it was so covered in grease and oil that it barely functioned. Okay, here's the sidebar. All of these are the maximum cut, so they just need to lift all the way up. I'll put that in there, try and arrange it so you, okay. Yeah, it felt like someone had dropped the lock in a barrel of crude oil and then left it to bake in the sun for a month or two. So I gave it a very serious ultrasonic cleaning, and it is a lot better, but still finding filth coming out of this lock. Okay. I'll put these. So this is pin 1, 2, and 3. They do have false gates on them. I think I said that earlier, but they are useless. And the 1, 2, 3 slide pins, springs. 1, 2, 3. All right. So yes, here's the core. There's the groove for the sidebar. Slide pins go in here. Got a drill protection slot that's empty, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chambers. No milling on these, but it has a very similar keyway profile to the Twin exclusive. Alright, now like I said, this is going to be blurry and out of focus almost for sure, but I'm going to bring you into it anyway. So, there it all is. Got your side pins, deep spools, tapered pins, sidebar, all normal key pins. I will attach a higher resolution version of that if it is out of focus. Oh, and once again, here was the key. Alright, thanks for watching.